Hey y'all, Jordan.Moorhead with the Moorhead team here. Wanted to give you a quick market update here. We just got the July 2025 market stats for the Austin-Round Rock Metro, and I'm going to compare June for July, and then we're going to talk about July year over year here too. So as you can see, prices fell about 15 grand for the median sales price, June versus July. So July is down 15 grand. June is usually our biggest month. Everybody starts to get out of town in June. So we do see the market kind of stall out. We don't typically see prices go down in June. I think we saw interest rates go up. We saw them come back down. They're now at a 10-month low. Closed sales are down a little bit. That's pretty normal, for July versus June. Again, June is the busiest month. So that's when we're going to see the highest sales prices. It's also when we're going to see the most sales happening. So, of course, the sales dollar volume is going to be down there because there's less homes selling for less money. That's going to be lower. Months of inventory, we are in a technical buyer's market now. So, over 6 months of inventory is considered a buyer's market. 6 months of inventory is considered a balanced market. Under that is considered a seller's market. I would say, by everybody's definition, we've been in a buyer's market here in Austin for at least a year, maybe a little more. Prices have been coming down since May of 2022. And right now, we have a lot of inventory to choose from. So there's a lot of listings out there. Interestingly enough, the new listings, and of course, the market typically slows down once you get into the deep summer. Less new listings came to the market, 4,308 versus 4,565. And there's quite a few less listings on the market. So there's 15,000 listings on the market now. That's up 15% year over year. As you can see in June, that 17,662 was up 43% year over year. But we're seeing less listings on the market. We want to keep seeing that number come down if we want to see prices start to stabilize and go back up. And I think they're going to, but there's a lot of questions now. Is there going to be a rate cut in September? Is that going to affect mortgage rates? I know that might be a question a lot of people have because it may not affect mortgage rates. I'm not sure we will see. Pending sales, that's actually up month over month. So what's going to happen in August is going to be interesting here because there's less homes on the market. There's more homes pending than there was. It might be a good thing. The average days on market is down almost an unmeasurable amount one day. And the average close to list price is down just a tad to 93.1%. So what does this mean for you? As a seller, I'll start with sellers here. As a seller, it's tougher to sell a home now than it has been in a while. And we're seeing that. We have a lot of listings on the market right now, 25 to be exact. We're putting a few more on this week. But as a seller, you can still sell a home for a good price, but everything needs to be perfect. It needs to look great. And you absolutely positively need to have it listed at the right price. There are so many options for buyers out there right now that they're going to pick the best value they see. So they want a great home. Most people are buying it with the intention of living in it for 5 to 7 years. So you have to look at it through that lens. Hey, would I want to buy this right now in this turbulent market and feel like I'm getting a great value and live in it for the next 5 to 7 years? You have to have home looks perfect. Everything in the home is perfect. The presentation is great and it's priced right. Price is everything, but you need to have all those other things too. Again, if you've got the right price, the home will sell. It's not a question of if, but when. As you can see here, it's taken a little longer. Think, 2 months on the market before you get an offer if you're listed at the right price. And you may need to negotiate a little bit with the buyer. For buyers, this is the best time I've seen in a very long time to buy homes. It's been this way for the last year or so. But if you're looking to buy right now, you can get great deals on properties. Yes, the interest rates are high, compared to where they have been over the last 10 years. They're high. Historically, they're not that high, but over the last 10 years, they're high. Um, are they going to come down? I think so. I don't know when. I don't know by how much. Anybody that tells you they know when or know by how much, either is making it up or they're just completely full of it. There's no way you could know that. Nobody knows that right now. But the chances of them coming down are pretty high, in my opinion. And one thing I do know is you're buying homes at a great basis. So right now you're getting a great deal on properties. You have all the choices in the world. You can use seller credits to do all sorts of amazing things. So if you're looking at a home, you need a slight discount. Maybe rather than getting that discount, you're getting a large amount of seller's credits. You can get up to 6% in some cases to buy down your rates to something more affordable or pay for your closing costs. So you have to bring less cash to closing. It's an amazing time to use seller credits because it's a lot easier to get them. And you can do things like rate buy downs that make your mortgage affordable and bring it back down into those rates you want to see. So if you're a buyer, now's the time to do it. Get out there and look. You're going to have to look at a lot of houses. Be careful because there's so many options. You're going to find yourself with information overload, looking at all these different houses for sale. Make sure you know what you're looking for. Make sure you know where you're looking. So when you find a great deal, you're going to jump on it and you're going to be really happy you bought here once interest rates do go back down and everybody else gets back in the market. If y'all need any more info, please feel free to reach out, Jordan.Moorhead at kw.com, or you can call or text here anytime, 512-888-9122. Have a great day, y'all. Talk to you soon.